Hello, everybody. It's PsyFerret, the business ferret. And today, we are back with some more Outer Worlds. And every time the game gets started, it seems like when I do things, it seems determined to just break. So last time, we crashed and burned. Last time there was some hiccups, some glitches with OBS, so we had to call it a night. We stopped, and I realized that there were some issues, and I hit save right after talking to the good doctor right here. So that was the thing.
Keep hanging around. What can I...
She just gave us a quest to go get stuff on the other side of the world. Or universe, or something. You know what? She told us to go get stuff. Sick. Mardet. I thought that's a marauder, and I was like, wow! Just not even subtle about it today, are we? No, we are. Whoa, okay. I thought this wouldn't be so bad. Like, yikes. But we also got the shotgun. Yeah, we had to turn down some settings because apparently even with a 3070, I'm just gonna take that. No one's gonna see nothing. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. We got a quarantine and operating room. Excuse me.
Ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Nope. Not particularly. That door does not open. What's in here? The goods. Dang. Do. Okay.
For the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a
Is that all?
That won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Intimidate 25. Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide.
Ah!
Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. All right, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Hey, door's open. I do love a good open door. Also, the little...
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two.
Oh.
The other night, I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board has someone follow you and now you're hiding out. Level with me or I walk away right now.
You'd let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board? Awfully cold-blooded of you. Though I admire your backbone.
You
Alright,
should.
I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3
Oh.
weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
What does this have to do? So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation.
Ah.
Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and never planned to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Allie asked me to help you. So that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udon for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Yeah, you got lucky. All right.
What was that? I'd better... Hold it! What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
If you two would come in so I can close the door. You know what? Good enough.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Darn right. Adrena time is supposedly very valuable. Why is there... You know what? Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Okay, I found myself in a brand new place and I don't know where I'm at. But I'm gonna take that money. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's just booze. Adreno, need that. That's healing. Squatters journals. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening to them. I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault Captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. For as far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live, and if no one agrees to take me on as a crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Well, that went disturbingly depressing real fast.
There we go.
Boop. All right, well. Where the hell am I?
One's done for.
Nothing bad happened. I just killed a rat. With a shotgun. Was it overkill? Probably.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a new
Wow, just...
Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given
Okay.
This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
love how I just open fire a shotgun on a spaceship and no one has questions. All right, I need you two to either come in or stay out. Pick a lane. Let's be honest, if you don't kill rats with a shotgun, something's wrong with you. You know what? That is a compelling point. That is a compelling point. It's kind of like, am I a ferret if I don't steal everything in sight? Like, arguably. Bavardi, why did you open the door? I am busy stealing. Well, that's awkward. That's awkward. I thought I only needed one key. I was wrong.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
You know what? That's funny. I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
How's life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself.
Ooh.
Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How does the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Okay. You mentioned Sublight?
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it.
Okay.
Unusual in the head, that one.
I mean, is there anybody who's not?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Well, that's just awkward. I mean, I respect his stance. You got like $15. You ain't worth... Not even worth considering robbing. You are not...
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
I love how he says this is my underwear on the floor. There's no underwear on the floor.
Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed.
All right. Upwards we go.
Oh, you can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene.
This heat's unbearable.
Well, if you went to bed so I can hack your computer, I would make it great. From Veritas, subject be careful. One of UB squealers came asking after you, wanting to know what you like to drink, who you talk to, what your temperament's like. I took the bits and told her a pack of lies. Watch your back. Icy, been a while since I heard from you. You're on a long haul. Hope it goes well. I got a space for you and yours to meet when you get back. It's just a storage room, but it's quiet and safer than the bar. Mr. McRed, we have reviewed your proposal for the 10th time and still do not agree that galactic mushroom is an acceptable flavor for a Rizzo's beverage. Even if we were to pursue the idea that samples that you sent us were dangerously hallucinogenic. They care about danger? Wow. The unopened package alone caused mayhem in our receiving bay. Please don't reach out to us. One could almost feel bad. But I'm gonna take that. Don't mind me, just hacking things. Just breaking and entering. Here. Down. Hey!
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made with a single natural ingredient. Nothing. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. Let me see what you got for
Want
sale.
a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler. But she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. I'm keeping the shrink ray, but we can go ahead and sell the auto pistol. We'll keep the Boltor pistol. Officer spined. Origin of the name of this sword is lost in antiquity. Was it named Officer Spine because officers could stand straight knowing they wield these powerful swords? Or was it like officers, these swords vented noxious fumes? No one knows. Interesting. Plasma cutter. Heavy machine gun. We will go ahead and sell that. And that. We're going to keep the shot cannon for now. Okay. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Oh, let's go ahead and sell the junk. Icona inspiration +3. Not really important to me. Don't care about that. Now see that's some good stuff. That's some combat stuff. Oh, that hurt. Let's switch back to armor. What am I wearing? Six versus 9. So this is useless to me. The makeshift low pressure, utterly worthless now. Let's go ahead and just break that down now. Nope. Okay. So that gives me dialogue skills and also makes me sneakier. And tech skills. Nice. Okay.
If you're here for this week's magazine club,
Phineas sent me.
those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, GroundBreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Oh.
Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
What she want, like 10,000 bits? Jesus. Any chance of a discount since Phineas sent me?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime. Did he tell you? Real light on his feet.
I believe it.
Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Oh, God. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Isn't that like every
Might
ship
be this could
captain in
help
this
out the
universe?
GroundBreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Ah. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, GroundBreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
Oh yeah, I
You'll
gotta
find
talk to her herself.
fighting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but lots of times someone call me a liar.
I want to talk to you about this opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
Tell me more.
Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering?
No.
On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
Ah.
She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the GroundBreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Oh. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Okay.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Okay. See? No more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
Oh.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
You know what? That's fair and respectable. Abandoned outpost corporate secrets. Got
Don't
it.
forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
All right.
Anytime.
You gained. All right. So we found ourselves accidentally getting into going from medbay into rest and go. Hey, Ellie.
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt aboard and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft skills.
Yeah, I kind of figured you didn't seem like the type. Okay.
CNT, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how...
Alright, probably nothing interesting. Shares and the gambling. Nope. Okay. Boop.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on GroundBreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use accessories.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Have you seen this man?
Yeah,
Report
O2
offers for
scrubbers.
information leading to the capture of
Just
noted
get out of
terrorist
here
Phineas
before I tell your
Wells.
captain what
Report
you're
any
getting up to
sightings
on the
to your
clock.
local board embassy.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Does that dome look safe?
Alright.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
No, no.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
To defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife?
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
That is correct.
Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
All right, well, what was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Oh!
You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him.
Yep.
Tell me, how did he die?
You know, he was eaten alive by feral cannons. Oh no, none of these options are good. He died in an escape pod accident. Is technically accurate. Trust me, you don't want to know the details. All right. The experience is what I want. The experience of saying he was eaten alive, but I want to say, like, I don't feel like that's actually a good answer here. You don't want to know the details.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things.
Again, so about my ship.
Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
No. Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Yeah? Why do you think I would know anything?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
He never... Again, technically accurate. Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
No, tell me more, man. Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's, well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
All right. I can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out.
I'm here about Josie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's worth more alive than dead. Put her in under an indentured contract. Nope, can't save in the middle of a conversation. We're gonna save.
How do you do? Oh.
About Jesse Doyle.
Have you
I'll pay it off.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill.
You're charging that much for emotional anguish? Really?
I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering that actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
Ooh. 2,000 bits? Yeah, I can pay it.
Unless you can offer some other means of resolving her.
She's more, put her under.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
You know what? None, I suppose, but if she doesn't show up for work, kill her like you planned. Oh, that just gives the history.
I'm not sure the price of her organs will allow a profit in that case. I expect her liver is, used goods, as it were. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now,
You know what? I don't like how that went. I don't like how that went. We will just pay the debt. We have 16,000. 2 is a notable pain, but it's fine.
How do you do? Oh. Hey.
Kind.
I think... I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I want to ask you something else. What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Really? Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Can you get me to Cellar Bay?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So, no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back, you mean?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping offices under promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Fair. What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does the chairman visit often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Oh.
Ask away.
All right, well. Requires elevator key. I wish there was a way for me to, like, make them stop looking or something. All right, back to medbay, though.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Fair.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Hey! Watch yourself while I'm gone.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
I mean,
Tell
sure.
you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
A doctor? Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Woo!
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard. What exactly did she do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already.
Meet me on the ship. It's docked.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cat.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you. Not a peep from me.
All right. No one's seeing nothing. Well, now she's got no ammo. Sounds like a her problem. All right, let's level up. Perks. They're not slow. You're just fast. You know what? Just less problems with my equipment. That sounds wonderful. Movement speed during. Okay. I like the look of that. Quiet weapons deal more damage. A weapon is considered quiet if its noise range is 2.5 or less. Bonus to dialogue skills when you have no companions in your party. Okay. Consumable weight. Okay. Restore health when killed. Or kill. I like that. I mean, these skills aren't all that great. Like, this one's good. This one's good. And that one's good. So there's three I'm like, yeah. The rest are kind of meh.
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Now, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
Sublight for life. The corporations never lifted their finger.
That's how I feel about, like, PC gaming. PC for life. Man, you just got in here really easily. Tobias Oyama.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable?
I am. Captain
Miss Lily
PsyFerret.
has been expecting you.
So you're a sublight?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
I should go.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down.
Cool.
Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's PsyFerret.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Why is there not?
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack. I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need.
Okay.
If there's anything else...
I take it isn't strictly a salvage.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Okay. What kind of other sectors?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Wink nod.
Good boy. Knew you'd understand.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think
Love
of
a woman who
myself as
loves
the last
Excel.
honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble.
Oh, you know what? My bad.
Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Fair. I respect that. Back to my other.
Ask.
I'm leaving.
Be seeing you.
Can I go in here? Oh. We're just... Didn't go anywhere.
What was that? Ugh. Maybe I should lay off the caffeinoids.
All right. So, not a room I can just break into. I was hopeful.
Talk to Miss Lily if you're looking.
I should go. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Hoppy. Got them hops. Sprat worst.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. They're terrified to lock in the juices. How about a...
Let me see what you got. Oh. I ain't eating that. Nope. Ike's Armory. Ooh.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. We also have...
Alright, so weapons... I'm a sucker for a good scythe. Right control. Like medium hack, light stealth skills. Sneak +7. Range weapon skills +5. These are all pretty mediocre. Mediocre. Okay. Oh, he's got things. Increases body armor and helmet armor. Armor mod utility increases the range at which interactable objects are highlighted. Increases my carrying capacity. Power attack. I don't care about that. Leaper injectors. See, that sounds fun. Okay. The back bays. Well, let's start with... What is this? Auntie's Kitchen.
RT greeting, potential customer. Welcome to this unit dispense. Beginning dispense.
Okay, so it's just got some food items. That's cool. Hi.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local ward embassy.
Wish we had bigger weapons, but no. Be careful about blowing holes.
Heat waves, huh?
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
You have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Good law, the heat in here is so
Talk to your
unbearable I
local
can
manager
hardly
about
even
applying for
concentrate.
military training.
All right.
I thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
The implications of your accusations cause my breath itch in my throat. I am certain that we can arrive at an agreeable understanding for what is a board liaison, if not a facilitator of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you do decide to return to the negotiation table, consider once again the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith do not go unpaid. Board rejecting my request for new radiator parts again, even after I greased their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I used my admin privilege to survey outgoing comms, I noticed some activity from your office. You chose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript. Let the frog boil a while longer, and now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with our lives. They install you on my ship just to get under my skin, or are you just pulling the ship for fun? Well, that explains it. Radiators going out of control. More complaints about the state of the bay. I already told them our debts. They're free to flush out McRed and his outlaws. They're so knotted up seeking warrants and paper justifications. They want someone else to solve all their problems off the records. Morale has dipped 18% since Martin Callahan showed up. Found another listening device in my office. Thing the size of a toss ball with a cord leading all the way back Subtle as always, Lilia. Could have sworn the automechanical shaft arrived with a company tag. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Oh, okay. Nice place you got here, Chief. I'm captain of the Unreliable.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
I would love an
We see a
upgrade
lot
on
of the
weapons,
same
but
faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Pavarti, you wanted to go ahead. You wanted to talk to Junli. Go ahead. You know what? Let's start with I heard you have a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board
Woman
is
after my heart.
our
I'm in.
resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Oh, hey, we gotta go there and murder people. The back bays? Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
You can't get these parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Their negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
I'll get those parts back.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed. The ship's groaning something fierce, but I can make time for you.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board?
You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You know what? Fair. Respectable. You must not like Udom very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
I would like to help you.
You've got...
What's it like being commander around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life-or-death decisions on a shoestring budget.
Oh, that
Plus,
sounds
there's no
bad.
time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere.
Understandable.
It's only a question of when.
The ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the GroundBreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Oh, she's in! Was it the big change that... Condolences, Junior Lay. I'm sure those were big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of GroundBreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gilded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stem that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Vardy here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on GroundBreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Back to my other questions.
You've got my attention.
Vardy, you wanted to talk. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Oh, she's in! Nudge Vardy to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Oh! Silently encourage. Silently encourage.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest.
Oh, you're adorable.
Sorry.
Oh, you're so cute. Nice job, Vardy.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
All right, we gotta go. We'll be on our way.
Shh.
All right, everyone silent. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Nailed it. Verity's breath inhalant. Weapon parts, armor parts. All right, well that was disappointing. Just gonna go ahead and leave my friends behind. It's fine.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh, that's back to the entrance. Is there nothing this way? Workbench. Private Taylor.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goal.
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face.
Eh, that's worthless. All right. Well, I don't need these two with me anymore. We got everything. We got their quest done.
CNP board's worst. It's not the worst unless it's worse.
So I have a feeling. I got a feeling. I want that, but it's fine.
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me.
Tell me what's your name, mind, buddy.
Ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Wow. Throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Why should I hire you?
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you ask. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
I'm sorry. He's funny.
I agree, Pavard. I'm with you.
I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. Motto is it's a work in progress.
I've heard enough. You're hired. No, now we got more. Let's continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your
I thought that was real.
Thanks for the vote. What do you think?
I've heard enough. You're hired. What kind of ship do you think I'm running?
The fun kind? I mean, what else do you do when you got a ship of your own?
Man's got a point. Good answer. Welcome aboard.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss.
We'll see you in the ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board.
You got a crew now.
Oh, this is great. That's great. Well, we've recruited now 2 people who belong to this place. I never leveled up my skills. Oh, that's awkward. Okay. Ranged weapons improve your weapon's weight and critical hit chance, which is useful. Yeah, well, we're going to be a master of persuasion. That's what we're going to do. Like, we are still good. Actually, you know what? Everything is now at 50 under tech. We can actually kind of like forget this now. I just wanted tech at 50. How many skill? Oh, we have 1 skill point. I want to be sneaky. We need to be sneakier. Sneaky deaky. All right. We're going to leave Pavardi and Vicar and the Vicar. We're going to take Ellie and Felix. But first, let us make sure. Return to the Unreliable and ask Parvati about Junlei. And then track down. Take Max to visit and ask him about the band journal. That's on Monarch, though. We need to find Parvati. We need to find her. Where's our sweet girl? Where's the sweet girl? She's got a date.
Hey, Captain, can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Yes. Is the ship about to blow up?
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, my baby girl.
Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good.
Oh, comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't
that's.
want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady. It's a real romantic poem.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. Ah! Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting.
Oh no, you're not.
I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Everybody's different. Don't worry about it.
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now.
Yes!
Okay. Here we go.
I'm so excited.
Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close. Not anymore.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
If that's what you want, next. Wouldn't it be easier to talk to her about this Isabella person?
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm for serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
All right, well, we gotta go. All right, Vicar, you're gone. We're gonna take Ellie, because Felix just doesn't have a personality that I care about. And the Vicar is just, he's just him. He's just a person. I don't even know what to think of him. But Ellie, she's got some spunk to her. I like it. door. You know, I was supposed to be looking for. Oh! Just saying, go talk to Gladys.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
Why?
Now with 12% more crunch.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Yeah. Wanted to ask you something else.
What do you want then? My hard-earned wisdom?
I mean, what's this about the
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
I mean,
They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Back to
Go
my other
right ahead.
questions. What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios.
Okay.
I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
So that's what that smell is.
Sometimes the hairs poke out between the seams, but I don't mind. That's what the law gave us matches for. But that's not what you want.
What's this about the heat?
Groundbreaker's radio. Miss Junley's supposed to be getting them fixed.
How do you mean?
The board, but it won't.
Why'd the board recall the
Ask
nav
the
keys?
common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up.
Ah.
Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Probably. What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres.
Oh.
But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all.
Okay.
Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true.
Thank you for your time.
Any
All right.
Craig. Anytime.
I think it's just saying I need to go and move on to the next area. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues about where to find them more. Oh.
Great. Wanna
We'll give it up. Captains. It can be viewed using the captain's turbo on old reliable. Okay. Fine. Okay. Of a distress signal from Terra 2. Someone in Roseway goes there, hunt down a get red. Has been waiting for a ship. All right, first to the boat. Right. We got a lady who needs a drink.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
What do you want to do?
Okay, so what are we? Oh, and don't worry on the price.
I'd start with beer, but you said I'll make. Jill, you really want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes
Girl
my brain go
child!
twitchy, you know. I've just been lying awake thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
How about wine?
Oh wow, you remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
And
good choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally or specifically? Enjoying a drink with your friends?
Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
I'd give you my advice, but if I'm being honest, you're probably better off following whatever the captain has to say.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What'd she actually write in the message? You haven't said. No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation.
Oh.
Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. My here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Ellie!
Shush you. Oh, Captain.
I love Ellie's comments in this. This is the best.
Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets
Oh! Oh, my baby girl! Ah! Don't stop there, you're on a roll.
Don't you tease me in my moment of weakness. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
You know, that is actually a real fear. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Everyone is. No matter. Works.
Huh. I've never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. To be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
I killed your boss! With no hesitation! What makes you think I'm not? Something to work on.
Yeah. I like the way you put that. Like, it's okay to want to be better for her, and not impossible to try. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
So, are you gonna ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
What do you... Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself!
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for joining me and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on.
Oh, that was so cute. Take Bavardi back to the ship. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. Because I need to know. I need to know. I am so deep in this dorky romance.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried, I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Did you talk to Jun Lee?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Is this what you... So Jun Lee does like you. And she said it in the most awkward way possible. Okay. I'm sorry, I read all the options way fast in my head. Because I read the last one. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding. Unless. So Jun Lee does like you.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go bite her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
What? Quest complete? So she's got a little... I'm gonna give you a better gun. Because that's 27 and that's 18. Okay. I like how this just has a grenade launcher. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. More loot. I like it. Ellie has 2 skill points. Increase my metal skill. We'll just give her more health. Increases the amount of health you receive. You know what? That's actually good for me. All right, back to my skills. You know what? That's fine. 51 in sneak. Now we're sneaky here. All right, Tinker. Actually modify. So, we got a big old shotgun. Increases magazine size, adds shock, adds plasma. Good stuff. But we're not going to do anything with this. I'm sorry. A 6x scope on a plasma rifle? Actually. Sight increases weapons accuracy. I kind of like the idea of having a sniper mod on a plasma rifle. Okay.
We'll be here, Captain.
Continue onwards. There's Ellie, there's Bavardi. Bavardi, what's going on with your eyes, girl? Okay. Happiness is a... You need to get new parts of from overheating. Junli wants to go down to the... downstairs. Ironically, I'm pretty sure we've made most of our progress off of the ship. Just because I have a bad habit of exploring. Like, I must see everything. Like, the only part of the ship that we haven't been on is...
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any...
is the back bays. Captain McReed.
Hey, McReed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
All right. I'm gonna loot these bodies.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum.
Oh yeah, you're not creepy at all.
Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go, just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out. but only room for one captain.
Ah. Put that down before you incinerate your entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I'm here for some parts June Lee sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
So can I grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. They'll just come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Nice. There was something else.
Lay it on me, Bob.
I saw your letter from Rizzo. Galactic mushroom sounds like a great
They
beverage.
rejected it again, didn't they? I thought I could take my fungus garden and go corporate, you know? Damn. Maybe I'm better off.
Rizzo's wouldn't know innovation if it bit him on their backsides. You're a natural inventor, Mr. McRed. Don't let him get you down.
Kind of you to say, engine gal. You're a lighter in dark times.
How'd you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Damn. Sounds like a lot what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the GroundBreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the reward.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice.
I don't know about that.
Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Give me your lighter and the bounty disappears.
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. Give him a good home.
Work smarter, not harder.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
You are the greatest of... Wait, the engraving on here, does it say Sanita on it?
Keen eyes you got there. Sanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
All right, be seeing you.
The back bays are all the home we have, and the only home we need. What the?
Y'all saw nothing. Nothing happened.
Got it. Heads down.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
You're free to go.
Repeatedly getting caught by the guard. Get a perk point, but lose personality attributes. No. Like, that's half my build right there.
Get that automech patch. Fred wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
See, the problem is I'm sitting here going, There's a lot of experience if I just start getting a little murder happy.
Does everyone get branded?
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
You're free to go.
We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Oh! I've had enough of here!
Wow! And like that, I went down fast. All right, well.
Neighbor from above.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
The bread gave me a taste of the good stuff.
All right.
Everyone get branded?
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
I was just
Go
leaving.
on, before I change my mind.
We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new one. This worm fixation.
Junior mycologist log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down to waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. To find something that calms him down. Time to experiment.
With our bottom line.
Anything over here? Not really, no. Plasma cutter and a couple of bullets. Again, I just see all of these people and I can't help but think so much experience.
You get that automech patch? Fred wants it on the line.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? Hasn't got a heart?
It's so cozy.
Is there anything here that can help me? Nope. All right. What's this way? Heavy ammo, light ammo. Oh, so theoretically you could actually sneak in. Oh. So you wouldn't need to actually know where you're going, but you could sneak in and just be like, aha.
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
I talked my way in.
Free, die free. Nothing else matters.
What do you say we get out of here before we join whoever that was on the grill?
Oh. Okay.
This place is falling apart.
Can't spell GroundBreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
Just yank all that. All right. Who wants to make poor life decisions?
I'm doing this. They go.
What was that?
Required in nearby units. Security. Control.
Okay. Did he blow himself? He killed himself. All right, well, we're gonna just... Well, that was fun. I love watching how my companions just run in and die. That was great.
Here we go. That's gotta hurt.
Oh! Wow, he got me good. That's awkward. Oh, and we're back.
I'll keep it down. Take him down.
Wow, they got me good. Just annihilated me.
Here we go. Put him in the
Okay. Whew. Taking too much has made you soft and more vulnerable. You know what? I accept that. Give me that health restored per kill. I don't know if we actually like killed it ourselves or if he blew himself up. Either way, we need to reload all our guns. I love how none of them are upset. Like, well, they were too far. We didn't know. We don't know what happened. How could we know? All right.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. They may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow.
Why? You're probably better up in engineering than down here with the Outlaws.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside.
I would run like hell. Steel Petey. What is Petey? Is it just the two of them? It's just the two of them. Oh, no, there's three.
You got him. Take your best shot, asshole.
Get him, Pavardi! Oh man, I got my health back.
That's the last of them.
I love how it's like, man, you talked your way past them. Only to turn around and murder everybody. No one is safe from me. Again, there's a lot of experience. I can't just leave. All right, I think everyone on the ground floor is dead. Yeah, everyone on the ground floor is dead. And like, if you're looking for like how could you be such a monster killing everybody? There's a couple ways to think about it. First, these are known criminals who are destroying and hurting the ship. So, like, killing them is like helping GroundBreaker as a whole. And second, I don't need to moralize myself to anybody.
Junlei's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Probably. And again, maybe not. Considering the amount of bodies I'm bringing, she might not be that pleased. We got a sniper and a squad leader and a combat drone.
Here we go. Everyone all right?
Oh. Looks like the only people left around here are my girls and me. Oh my god, they count as enemies. I healed from killing worms. Excellent. Oh, that's so good. All right. Time to go. I'm so proud of myself.
I won't tell.
Great. Oh. I like how there's just a dead body. He clearly died bloodily.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I haven't. I got the parts for the radiators. What
Good
now?
work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'll make my way down
Don't
there.
worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
I love the Jun Lee and Parvati dynamic. It's amazing. He's so cute. It's so cute. I love how I've gone from, ah, yes, everyone must die, to, it's so cute. In the course of a few minutes. Earth HQ transmitted via probe archived at source. The GroundBreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange Point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as independent trading post, repair, stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. Wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. Wasn't a nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I even set foot in the ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise on independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. Our family operation, even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreakers will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Man. Why is there so many explodey things? I don't like the look of that. Oh, we need to reload. Alright. Upwards we go. There is a lot of explodey things. And money.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not particular who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
God! If you had just let him... Would have been better off if I just had the mantis. I have a plasma rifle.
Processing data. Investigate.
I didn't mean to fall that far down. Please let me back up. Okay. Whew. All right, what's up here? Well, on the plus side, I remember now. Blue going bits. Oh, for don't. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just follow the prompts on the computer. God. Oh, okay. We've already been here. Alright, lithium pressure. Site. Logs. Cobbled together. Staff is getting reckless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend. In many cases, we can't revive one someone without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? We'll be seeing if our independence allows me. I'll take that bet. Found some of Grandma's schematics. GroundBreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docs. Tells me that might have like red blood. The sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Oh. Non-expendable personnel. What? Before
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. GroundBreaker owes you thanks.
All right. We're done. Also, that explains. So I did make the right call of having to go up and over. Wait a minute, where am I going? Hey, Brian, where are you going? I don't know. Okay. Down we go. Without taking any damage. Pavardi! Parvati. Not Pavardi. I keep wanting to move the R around.
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one above the Lost Hope?
That was days ago.
The fucking door. It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private.
Right away, sir. Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the droplet arrays. Thanks for the help. Let me know if you ever need to borrow a wrench or something.
Aww. Earning rep.
When I started this job, you could go days. If you came to report the Admiral leak on 6, we know. Slap some engine tape on it, we'll be there.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Well, I'm glad I've earned it.
The temperature should be dropping.
Your seal of approval.
I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
We'll be on our way. Did we ever find Edna? I don't think we ever did. Oh.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet, and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick.
I bet it's about Uranus. Why would...
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Why are we...
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary stations back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition.
Woo!
But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Okay. What's in it for me if I investigate your relay
You
problem?
save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Parvati,
and
I
I'll
love
need
you.
to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
You just left sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
I'm off. All right, well, that was fun. So I think we actually have finished all of the stuff. On you found entries. Picked up the part from Roseway. Okay. Oop. I clicked off the screen. 1 second. Fixed. Haha. On Sila. McRed gave you his lucky lighter to give to Sunita. Go tell Sunita what happened. Okay. Now we just gotta go turn into.
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
Is it just me, or is GroundBreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an Auntie Cleo's product.
My law, what have I done? The company will have my head. Both of them. This is awful. Help! Oh, Lord!
Gotcha. What I wouldn't give to see the look on your face. This guy's real easy to fuck with.
What kind of depraved mind would conjure such a nightmare?
Isn't she great?
Agree to disagree. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to put this behind us and forget it ever happened.
Fair warning, you're still logged. Let's see what you got for
Have a
some.
look.
Don't really have anything in weapons. Or armor. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Okay.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh, you ain't even noticing.
Softball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims.
Okay. I got my thing. There's just that last little bit. Wow, that was some load in there.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Ah. Does this have to do with your carnal understanding?
He tell you that, did he? I might have kicked his ass from one end of the GroundBreaker to the other a few years back. Whatever he reads into that is his business.
Here's McRed's lighter.
A shame. But I won't hold it against you. The lighter's enough to file for the insurance payment. Long as his fees are cleared, I'll call it justice served.
Nice.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Yeah! What bounties do you have available?
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Alright. Oh, level 12! Alright. Oh, Ellie and Pavardi give engineering 5 to tech. And she gives 13. Ellie is like really good, actually. Sneak attacks which kill their targets do not alert other enemies. Now, see, that actually is really good. That's really good. But I think we're actually going to do. Is we're going to go ahead and... I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. Let's start with perks. Well, how do I know what the weapon range is? Ugh. We're going to go ahead and grab that. Because that's probably gotten me in more trouble than I care to admit out loud. So just being able to grab things from further away. Not much, but enough to be like, haha. I kind of feel like I should get long guns just because those are the guns I use the most. Increases the damage inflicted by your companions. Increases the maximum health. You know what? My girls keep dying on me. We'll give a full level's worth No, I won't. That was a lie. We're gonna be sneaky. I don't know why I felt the need to lie to myself like that. Actually, now we'll give 1 point. It's not a lot, but it's something.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big. Surely, Cap. I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Bring her home to meet the family. Bold move.
Oh gosh, do you think so? I just figured, you know, there's nowhere she can go on Groundbreaker where folks don't know her. Here she can relax.
Good for you. Any way I can help.
Kind of hoping you'd offer. I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. Hoping we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
What are you thinking?
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys. She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
Easy enough. We had.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker,
I want
let me know. Because I want to come with.
Okay. So on the one hand, I have an initial impulse to go, let's go right now. Let's go right now, Pavardi. We're going to get you.
What you reading, Max?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not. What is it with you and books, anyway?
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why waste the cargo space? People who wears reading glasses to look smart.
Oh, Ellie.
Something on your mind?
I love Ellie. If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more
I'm
about
a
you.
surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain.
I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Ooh. What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
I love Ellie already.
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Well, that's...
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not.
All right.
I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
I like you. That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I was hoping to get to know something more personal about
Well,
you.
my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
How'd you get into this line of work?
Come on, that stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Fine. Let's get back to business.
No complaints here.
All right. It's time for me to go.
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up on Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
Oh. All right, we'll talk later. I don't need to be sad. Stimulation. It's bullet riddled leather jacket. It's distressed. The problem is I can't tell whose room this is. This room looks unoccupied still. This is the vicar's room. Signed by two of the greatest players in the league, Ciaran and Cameron Frazier. The contraband collection for total destruction. Okay, so this is clearly Felix's room. Across the hall from the vicar. This is Parvati's room. So we got Parvati, the vicar, Felix, empty, and this has to be Ellie's room.
Hey there. Something on...
Nope.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Forged under pressure to discover... Messages for PsyFerret from Blaine. This is just to let you know that I've given out the rest of the you-know-what to the you-know-who's. Sorry for the secrecy. You never really know who's reading these things. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. You risked your neck heading into that community center. I'm grateful, but I'd also appreciate it if you never told a soul about our business. I like my job, and I should keep it this way. Oh, okay. From Jane 10. I don't ever. Oh, oh, oh! I don't want to read it just because one, all my poetry classes would scream at me, and two, it's so rude. Talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess. RDT. Insta spell check. Subvert. Okay. It's from site super. Acquired a science weapon on Scylla. I'm calling that Scylla. Cool.
The repair station is currently idle.
Ada?
Welcome back, Captain.
What you got for me, Ada?
Of assistance.
Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help.
I don't know that.
What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay. I'd like to continue our conversation from before.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. Was there another? No, I am sure I cannot. It was.
How so?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
So you want? Why did you do that?
He asked me to trust him.
Oh, let's talk about something else. I don't want to be sad about from a robot.
Good.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to Terra 2. We're gonna go to the Roseway.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
We've got the relay to go to. We got Monarch to go to. All right.
Captain, got a minute?
What's up, Ellie?
This Roseway business smells.
Probably badly.
Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Probably. Do we know anything about the one who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
That's kind of the point. Why wouldn't they just call for corporate reinforcements?
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up.
All right, make your point. Could be a trap.
I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
All right. You know what? I like this pairing. The boys are just not doing it for me. Felix just doesn't have enough of a personality, and Vickers
no
just...
security. Not that I'm complaining.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Why are there mechanical sentries next to... You know, on the one hand, I partially feel like I should be... I kind of regret not upgrading my guns. What I'm gonna say. Vending machines. I don't need a new automag. I'm good on the plasma rifle. I am good on... Oh no, that's a flamethrower. Ooh. We're gonna hold on to that. We don't need a plasma cutter. Maybe it may use heavier more expensive ammo, but it's worth it. We don't need the assault rifle. We've already got one. For all of your heavy duty axing needs. Pristine plasma cutter. Goodbye. Okay. We're keeping that. Because that has a lot of value. We don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. Bypass shunt, those will be useful. I just... Mag picks. Love a good mag pick. Alright, well, not a whole lot going on here. Alright, cool.
Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
I mean, thanks for pointing out the obvious, Priority. Alright, so there's not really a lot to go explore. Map's pretty small. We have...
Doing this. That does it. Time for a drink?
Yeah, I feel that. I'm sorry, a Mark II pistol? 70 damage? Jesus. You know the funny thing? Is that it has more damage than the freaking Oh. Okay. We're gonna hold that. I'm gonna break that down. Evicted. We're gonna just keep hopping around, see if we can find anything of use. Find any open doors. I didn't actually check that house.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits. Warning. Having obstruction.
Well, that's not sad and creepy simultaneously. Cleo security recruit. Sucks to be that guy. I'm not gonna take consumables. I actually just don't really care. Ooh, money. Yeah, I'm writing on the odds that you found your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't there to see you. They're moving us out of town. All us. I don't know where we're going. Hoping that whatever it is, they got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We were doing some good work. Real science for once. Do me a favor and burn this journal. If I'm not allowed to ever mention the name Roseway. As far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. Wow. All right, it's corporate town with corporate shame. Got it.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
All right, well, we're gonna end up using some lockpicks, but that's fine. I picked up a helmet without.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay. Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Well, I don't know how this guy is doing, but it seems to be having some problems. I wish I could like grab things and move them, like in Skyrim and those games, but like it doesn't let me. Mildly disappointing. All right, so that's the building I just came from. Oh, bam. All good stuff. I like it. I like it. Okay.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
You know, on the one hand, I appreciate that. Not stealing if no one sees. Messages. Property of Auntie Cleo. Welcome, B. Martin, from administration. Dear sir, madam, please, effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway laboratory and outposts have been terminated. Values your commitment and will arrange for your transport to and relocation to one of 3 available Anti-Cleo worker facilities. Relocation fees will be deducted from pay. That's crabby, but if your pay isn't sufficient to cover necessary, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of loans require an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form or place in our surprise audit waitlist. Please include your audit fee. If you cannot pay for your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. All personnel files have been purged. Please be informed that all data and information. Well then. I mean,
Shouldn't we be looking into that distress call? Not that I mislike feeling the wind in my hair.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking out there and I see a building on fire, and that makes me go,
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of
They left their own outside to die? Was it that bad?
I mean, I'm not calling it good looking. I have a feeling this went real bad real fast. And if you know that there's no resupplies coming,
Move along.
I like that there's just a bunch of Mark II pistols now. It's lovely. A tactical shotgun.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
What? Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Fair. Do you have them gauged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
What can you tell me about them?
Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating.
That's helpful.
Don't... In it.
Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist. Name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
What happened here?
Alarm.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Oh.
Nailed it. Wow. That aim. Actually, it doesn't help that I can't see him. All right. We can actually break that down. I really should. Al, no, I don't feel like it's quite good enough. Like, originally, I was thinking, I'm like, I should upgrade my weapons. But now I'm like, that doesn't sound like a good call. Alright, so we got comms. That's the entrance. Well, I guess we start with comms.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Ah! Did you send a distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Not what caused you? What are you hiding?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
Okay. But what work you're doing?
Those need not be mutually exclusive. My work would benefit everyone, and not just within our colony.
Okay. Would you like to tell me what's happening here?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
If you tell me what you're researching, I'd have a better idea what's at
stake. You
stake.
have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
This is all about toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
No, please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Diet toothpaste.
Not just any diet toothpaste. The ultimate diet toothpaste.
Oh no. Want me to deal with the Raptidons too?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original, by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab.
Who's Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic...
I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many...
Okay. I'm off. Is this a door we can go in?
I don't know
No.
about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone, scared.
I agree with that. We don't really need our gun out.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
I'm not here to kill you.
Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then?
I'm here to help. Someone sent out a distress call.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, we got the carpet in here. It's just a matter.
He isn't forgetting me now. Who are you anyway?
I am Orson Shaw. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise...
What'd you learn?
They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression.
So your research amounted to nothing?
Not quite. We are now acutely aware of their weaknesses. Bullets through the head.
Well, good to know. Thanks.
They can't keep us out.
Just gonna go ahead and yoink everything. cysty pig. Oh, I see you.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
Ah.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Want to treat yourself before you go?
Go ahead and prepare everything. Okay. Your little bar doesn't really have anything worth a thought, so yeah. Goodbye.
You're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
Just go ahead and take that. All right. Raptidon head anatomy. Put a bullet through it. All right, I've got enough guns. We're good. Level 8, level 8. What's mine? Level 8. Okay. It doesn't look like there's much over this way, but there might be something. You look harmless. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. That looks awfully cave-like.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Got another fighting me.
Well, that went a little rougher than planned, but it's fine. It is a cave. A distillery.
Could use a bit more angle on those arms, but they got the right idea.
Anything good? Increases your ranged weapon skills. Neat. Oh. Cool. Wasn't really a whole lot there, but that's cool. All right. Back on the road again. It's nice to see that my team can actually do something without me. No, really, it is.
That's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay.
Unexpected sweeping.
Incoming!
He blew himself up. I missed. We can go ahead and break that down. Break that down. Break that down. Break that down. Ellie looks like she's in a rough state. Well, that's a big boy. Hold out, Pavarni! Oh, they're all dead. God, that was rough. It is really confusing to me that they're not healing, but that's okay. Where are we? Wow, that's a...
Great work.
Well, sucks to be that guy. I found a little cave with him in it. It was literally just a Raptidon den. That's so dumb. All right, we only circled around this building because there was an enemy. So, oh no, I'm overburdened. Ugh. Shot cannon is quickly getting outstripped. Max is up. Nice. A pulse hammer. Don't need it. Heavy machine gun. Tactical shotgun. Oh, I don't need that. Not a bad little gun. It's a great source of parts. Do we need the vermin? I feel like the vermin isn't that great. Havarti, you're getting an upgrade. I wish I knew what her skills were. Oh, no. Armor? I feel like we can upgrade her armor, though. I probably should have kept some of these armors. What is she wearing? Heavy block. Don't really have anything I can give her. Nellie's not much different. Okay. She doesn't have a helmet at all. So you get that. Have a blast. Okay. Oh, also, breakdown. That little pea shooter ain't doing nothing. There we go.
I won't tell.
Well, the Duchess. Handguns +5. Neat. All right. The antibiotics lab, huh? Nothing there. Oh. You know what? Hack it. Lift lockdown hallway. Nice. We need a new card for armory. Make it complicated. How about in this order? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I hope that wasn't a load-bearing wall.
I would go ahead and just break that down.
System up.
Hey, here we go!
I have.
Required in nearby unit.
Do you mind? Ugh. It's a good thing companions don't have immediate death. Because, like... Or permadeath. Because that would be, like, super rough.
Wow.
I do need to be more conscious of the environment, though. That's starting to become more and more apparent. I could have shot that. Could have shot those. Like all these barrels, could have shot them all. But no. Where's this door go? Back to this room. Okay. Cool. Ah! Found a janitor's closet. Got it.
Resetting threat level.
Boop. I almost feel like I should upgrade my hunting rifle with shock damage. I actually feel like that would be a good call. E for effort, buddy. E for effort. All right. I really just want a snipe. I want a good sniper. Objective: to find the maximum amount that can safely be digested by humans before adverse effects present themselves. Procedure: slowly introduce increasing amounts of rapid non-digestive acid into the evening meals of randomly and observe their overall health. 1 millimeter, minor stomach pain and nausea, safe. Minor stomach pain, extreme nausea, safe. Major stomach pain, debilitating nausea, some vomiting, potentially unsafe in the workplace. Temporary blindness, frequent vomiting, unsafe. Unable to record symptoms as patient died within the hour. Well. Nice. I was about to shoot her. Girl got lucky. Messages from Crane. Order. According to my records, January 23rd is your birthday. Feel free to enjoy one 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. Huh. Boss tried. I'm overloaded again. Breakdown, yes. Breakdown, yes. Breakdown, yes. Break. Security blade. Breakdown, yes. Cool. I was hoping it was going to tell me, like, give me an option to sort by armor. Go ahead and equip that. Not much of an upgrade, but it is an upgrade. Correction. Wear that. So she's currently wearing 7 armor, which may be a problem. Medium with long guns. I mean, it's better than what she's wearing now, so. I don't want to give her anything that's gonna take off her stealth skills. That's like kind of a mission critical thing for her. Uh, 26. Boop. All right, so we got a little bit more heavy armor. She's got 12 armor. I haven't picked up anything that's really body armor. All right. Break down. Break down. All right, keep that. 26, but we lose stealth. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's me. I forgot that was me. I'm like, who is this guy?
Help! Somebody get me the hell out of here!
Let's take bets on what shuts him up first. A hungry rat or my backhand?
All right, well. Nice.
Ooh, what'd you find?
All sorts of goodies. Do. Mag picks. Well, see, now that's just neat. All right. But we haven't found the armory yet. This is where we came in from. Oh, we could have gone up the ladder. I got you. Well, it's a good thing I don't need...
Did someone lift the lockdown?
No. That is not what happened.
How the... Wait, I know you. You're responsible for the Emerald Vale fiasco. How the hell did you get in here?
First, I shot the Raptidons, then I walked up the stairs and...
No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in?
Oh, Anton sent me to get you. Truth be told, the Raptidons did most of the work on the door. Not sure they knew what a lock is.
Damnable beasts. At least I'm not trapped here anymore. I'll see you...
Right, stay safe. Yep, saw that one coming. Alright, I think I killed everything. That doesn't look like it actually goes anywhere. Never did find that armory. Or maybe I did and just broke in. Like, that's completely possible. If anything, it's probable. Alright, back on the main road. On the road again.
Make him regret it. That's the last of them.
Just break that down. Break that down. Darn it. Plasma rifle? I mean, it's all right. Boop. Plasma cutter. We already explored up there. Oh, God. Well, that was painful.
That's the last of them.
Wow. That was a lot of things. When I got promoted to the Roseway Deforestation Team, I felt privilege and honor. Every time. like how that just heals me. Like, oh, you killed a little sprat. Recover like 15% of your health. Like, oh yeah. Also, again. I wasn't even keeping track of what I got from all that. Boop. I'm sorry, what was that called? A Deadeye assault rifle. Ooh. Exacto sight, post armor damage dealt plus 15. All right, I can work with this. $99 damage versus 66. That's quite a hop to upgrade, if I don't say so myself. Just noticed that grenade. That could have been dangerous. She got the last hit. I did most of the damage, but she got the last hit. That hurts. It's fine. But I will say, we got our upgraded sniper. Just like I was hoping for. You know, I feel like I should use some of these mods. I've got plenty. Well, I definitely came in from a side door. I have the entire, and you know it. Things are hairy out there. Lock the doors, keep your head down, stay safe. Mashenka will come get you. I have a feeling that sentence is just not true. All right. I wish. Ooh, loot. Chinese. And everything is looted. All right. It's been like 3.5 hours. This is a good place to say adieu. I do appreciate everybody who came out. Hope you enjoyed the show. We will be back tomorrow for some more Outer Worlds. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, hit all the social media buttons for me, please, and thank you. And I will catch you next time. Goodbye, everybody.